and welcome back to the Author's Edge. I'm so excited to talk to you today. Today is one of our shorty episodes. Every Thursday, I'm answering your questions. You can send any question, any request to me at Allison@lanelit, like literature.com. Here's the question. Are there any Canadian magazines that are equivalent to American ones, such as Maclean's or The Walrus, that would likely result in a book deal? Or if that's only true with publishing in big American mags? Let me back up and say that because of the globalness of our world now, try not to think of a magazine or a media outlet as American versus Canadian, because the websites work no matter where you live. I want to give you my perspective as a lifelong PR and marketing exec, and also the perspective of a literary agent. So I shot this note to my good pal, Sam Hiyate, powerhouse literary agent and owner of the Rights Factory. Now, I'm going to give you my take and then what Sam said. I'm going to read directly from the email he sent me back. Let me see. I like to see how long it takes him to email me back. And today it was, just under 2 hours. Okay, here's my thought. That one media placement does not equal a book deal. It's about how visible the piece becomes. Media placements are like dominoes, with one leading to the next one until they pick up speed. And of course, there are magazines with large readerships, large audiences. In Canada, there's Chatelaine, which is the equivalent of Vogue in the US, and they're like sister magazines. But don't get taken in by one magazine. Think instead not of Canada versus the US, or even the US and Canada versus the UK. Look at how many people you're reaching when you are writing a piece or being quoted in an article in one of those magazines. Look not just at the readership of that outlet, but also the digital footprint of that media outlet. Oftentimes on a website, the coverage will be much multiplied exponentially versus what you get in the print magazine. So a web page and maybe a video and a Q&A, and then the digital media editor can share with you the views on that particular page. Also, if the media outlet is syndicated or part of a family, so maybe not Chatelaine, but like if you're contributing to the Chicago Tribune, that's a syndicated paper. That article could end up being published in 20 other magazines and outpacing one placement in a larger magazine. So the measure of success is whether you're reaching the people who are interested in the topics you write about. It's not one. There's not one like golden ticket. This isn't Willy Wonka. Now let me share with you what Sam said. He said, Allison, your answer is sound. Thank you, Sam. He said the big issue with Canada's small English language market is that no Canadian magazine can match the big New York-based magazines or the national magazines. It's equivalent to like Texas Life magazine or something like it, since Canada's English-speaking population is about the size of Texas. One aside is that Toronto Life magazine is like New York Magazine. So a feature article in there could lead to a Canadian book deal, especially if it resonated with everyone. So you see, there's a lot of if, but, of course, and what it comes down to is, are you reaching people? Are you discoverable? It's not, did you get this much of a write-up in a really big magazine if it's not being seen and shared. And then you have to do the merchandising, right? You have to promote the fact that you've been in this article or featured in this magazine. So it's not just that it happens, but that you make hay out of it. So there's no magic formula. There's no golden ticket. It's about marketing what your results are. But I think your question, Yolande, was specific to where you should be pitching. So don't start small, start big, and send out a pitch or two every Friday or one pitch a day. February is coming up. Make a commitment to yourself. You're going to send one pitch a day for 29 days because this year is leap year. A pitch a day. It'll take you 15 minutes, I swear. Don't think too hard about it. But when you start getting your sea legs and practicing pitching, it becomes a lot simpler and a lot easier. And one pitch a day, your results will improve. And even if you get 3 yeses, that's 3 yeses inside of 1 month. So that's what we're shooting for. But you got to try. You got to aim and you got to try. So do that and let us know how it goes. If you have a question that you would like me to answer or something that you want to share or even a website you want me to take a look at, send it to me. Send it to me. My name is my email, Allison with 2 L's, at lanelit, like literature.com. Okay, with that, I will see you next week.